So I've been sitting here tonight thinking about the events of today, and I wanted to share my thoughts on it, not because I think that they're particularly insightful or important, but mostly because I think it might help me get my head around what's happening. So the world woke up today to the events that were unfolding in Paris, and as we began to learn everything that was happening there, we all turned our thoughts and our prayers to the people of France and the people of Paris and people whose lives were torn apart today. And it's when events like this happen that we get to see the amazing side of humanity, the way that people all around the world are able to come together and unite to show their support and show their love for people who are going through something that's unimaginable. And my first thought is really that while this is amazing, I think it's frustrating that it takes such a monstrosity for that amazing side of humanity to come out. So while we turn our thoughts to Paris, let's also turn our thoughts to the millions upon millions of people around the world who live every day under constant oppression, for whom the threat of violence is a day-to-day reality. Let's not wait for events like this to show this side of ourselves. Be kind every day. Be thoughtful every day. Be compassionate every day. And be present every day. And my second thought is really about how we react to situations like this. And everyone reacts differently, but there are always some common emotions that come out. And while grief and sadness and disbelief are probably the strongest emotions, there is always a tendency to react with anger and with hatred. And while that's understandable, they're not the emotions that are going to help us overcome the problems that we're facing as a world at the moment. The only way that we can defeat things like this are with love and with kindness. So instead of directing those emotions into hate and anger, direct them into love and see this as an opportunity to tell the people around you that you care about deeply that you love them, and take it as an opportunity to tell the community around you that you care about them. Because those are going to be the ways that we can overcome things like this. And it reminds me of a quote by Nelson Mandela, and that's the last thought that I want to leave you with. And he said, people aren't born hating other people because of their skin colour or their background or their religion. People learn to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, because love is a much more natural feeling for the human heart than the opposite. And that's what we need to focus on in times like this. Pray for Paris. Pray for everyone around the world.